The New World Order, Bishop Grady laying out what the fuck going on for this BFN report. So check this out. Donald Trump actually unveiled the immigration plan that I told y'all about yesterday or whatever. It doesn't really have a lot of policies addressing anything with the dreamers or the undocumented children of families that are already in the country that need a pathway to citizenship. But it does basically change the whole immigration asylum system towards being extremely merit-based, overtly merit-based, where there people who have skills or who speak English are just going to be held in higher preference than people who aren't, who can't do any of those things. So keep this in mind while understanding that Senator Lindsey Graham is also introducing a plan that's actually going to make it to where immigrants can't even seek asylum at the border. They're going to have to go to the U.S. consulate of their country, which could be dangerous since a lot of times these people are fleeing their country for safety reasons. So we'll see what happens. Green Wall and graduation. The New World Order, Bishop Grady laying out what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing Kings. We all we got, man. Make sure you go ahead and get you a shirt, support the movement at blackfoxnews.com/shop. You can find the link in the Instagram bio. But check this out though, overseas, top Iranian official, general actually over the Iran's Quds military force or whatever, actually met with Iraq's military forces and told them to be prepared for a proxy war. For basically a war in response to what the United States has been doing. Now the U.S., keep this in mind that it was already leaked that the U.S. had, the Pentagon is preparing to send 120,000 troops out there towards like Iraq and the Persian Gulf and that area or whatever. Persian Gulf actually sits in between, it's an extension of the Indian Ocean actually, and it sits between Iraq and Iran. And to be over there, we already have vessels and carrier strike groups over there. So it's like, how could you blame them for even setting up like that? Green Wall and graduation. Go to Bishop Grady laying out what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing Kings. We all we got, man. Raise the consciousness of yourself and those around you. Go ahead, get you a shirt at blackfoxnews.com/shop. We got the link in the Instagram bio, man. You can get this in different colors too, different sizes and all of that. Check out the other gear we got. Raise the consciousness of everybody around you, man. We appreciate the love and the support. The United Nations Children's Fund actually reported that for the past 4 years, since Saudi Arabia has been bombing the fuck out of Yemen and attacking them and indiscriminately basically bombing and airstriking them or whatever, and this has been backed by the United States. For the past 4 years, there have been 7,300 children either killed or seriously injured, at least 7,300 children. So this falls into the category of war crimes that is being supported by the United States, and we still want to continue to sell them weapons and do business with them, or we want to pounce on other countries like Venezuela or Iran who ain't doing shit to us. It doesn't make sense, yo. Green Wall and graduation. The New World Order, Bishop Grady laying out what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing Kings, that is, man. Go ahead, get you a shirt too. Yo, we all we got, man. Go ahead, get you a shirt and support the movement at blackfoxnews.com/shop. The link is in the Instagram bio, man. We appreciate the love and the support. Raise the consciousness level of those around you. Check this out though. The Venezuelan embassy in Washington D.C. has actually been occupied by activists who've been trying to prevent the embassy from being occupied by Venezuelan opposition leader Juan Guaido and his team, after Trump already opened it up. Trump and the Trump administration opened it up and said that they could actually come in and occupy the embassy or whatever. Now this throws a wrench in diplomatic relations that are pretty much standard all throughout the world. If you go to any country, they have embassies there from people of other countries. America has embassies all over, whatever. So, but recently, cops actually went in yesterday and arrested the last 4 activists that remain. And this is the Venezuelan government actually said this is violation of the Vienna Treaty of 1961, which is supposed to protect these diplomatic missions. Green Wall and graduation. The New World Order, Bishop Grady laying out what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the KKK, the Kings killing Kings, man. We gotta hold it down out here. Go ahead, get you a shirt to support the movement at blackfoxnews.com/shop. We got the link in the Instagram bio. It'll go a long way. Love and support. We doing good for the people out here. Check out our other gear too. But check this out though. Over in Brazil, actually, there was a nationwide protest. Tens of thousands of teachers had actually hit the streets protesting against Jair Bolsonaro's, that's the current president, the far-right president, who had actually promised to slash education funds by $1.8 billion and basically putting a freeze on a whole bunch of postgraduate scholarships and whatnot. And you know, it had educators up in a roar about this, so they hit the streets and basically protesting against that. So now the key word to my description of Bolsonaro is far right, because over here the far right leadership is they like tend to propose very similar things. So from the education slashes to like deforestation and shit like that. And I mean, green wall and graduation. The New World Order, Bishop Grady laying out what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the KKK, the kings killing kings. It's gotta end, man. Make sure you know we all we got and raise the confidence level of those around you. Go ahead, get you a shirt to support the movement at blackfoxnews.com/shop. The link is in the Instagram bio. We'd appreciate it, man. We doing good for the people, so you know what I mean? Don't feel bad about spending that dollar. Fuck with us. But check this out though. Francisco Romero is a journalist in Mexico or whatever, and he actually was murdered in Playa del Carmen outside of a bar, unfortunately. Now, I'm bringing this up because one, is kind of, you know, it's fucked up. This is somebody who's doing good for the people, whatever, just trying to expose truth or whatever. But two, this is actually the sixth, at least the sixth journalist in Mexico that's been killed this year. That's a lot. Imagine if 6 journalists in the U.S. were killed. You would think something is up or whatever. So it was already happening at a crazy rate. It actually it was like probably at like 5 within the first couple months of the year. So you know, just rest in peace to Romero, man. Green War and graduation. The New World Order, Bishop Grady laying out what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the kings killing kings. Go ahead, get you a shirt, support the movement at blackfoxnews.com/shop. We got the link in the Instagram bio, man. And check out the other gear we got too. We doing good for the people, man. Feel good about supporting us, you know what I mean? But check this out though. Michael Brandon Samra, 41-year-old, who actually was convicted of murder and for a quadruple homicide that he committed back in 1997, or he was said to commit in 97 or whatever, was executed last night in Alabama. Now check this out though. Him being executed in the state of Alabama, which is under Republican Governor Kay Ivey, who just signed the so-called pro-life bill banning abortion, virtually banning abortion. This is ironic because the man actually asked for requested a reprieve, and he was denied by the pro-life governor, who basically took his life away. Green War and graduation. New World Order, Bishop Grady laying out what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the KKK, the kings killing kings, because they trying to kill us anyway, so we might as well hold ourselves down. I'm gonna tell you why I said that later. But make sure you can get one of these shirts, and you can get it in different colors and sizes. And all that at blackfoxnews.com/shop. Link in the Instagram bio. In 2014, African-American from Staten Island, Eric Garner, was actually killed by Officer Daniel Pantaleo when he used a deadly chokehold. And then Eric Garner proceeded to yell, "I can't breathe," 11 times until he died. Now, what's coming out is Pantaleo's actually being they're actually having a trial on whether he should keep his job at the NYPD or not, which is crazy, but whatever. You know what I mean? At least something needs to happen. But it comes out that there were text messages sent to Lieutenant Christopher Bannon that actually back and forth with the officers at the scene or whatever, when they told the lieutenant that he had no pulse and you know he was likely DOA. His response to that was like, "It's no big deal." You know, they'll effectively rule it as a lawful arrest. Green War and graduation. These pigs disgust me. Please support the New World Order, Bishop Grady laying out what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Stop the KKK, the kings killing kings. We all we got, man. Go ahead, get you a shirt at blackfoxnews.com/shop. I mean, you can find it in different colors and sizes. You can also find other BFN paraphernalia too, man. Support the movement. We'd appreciate it. Yeah, we doing good for the people. Link in the Instagram bio. Over in New York, though, they actually successfully, protesters, environmentalists, and all of that, whatever, have successfully stopped or blocked the building of the Williams pipeline project. This was a $1 billion pipeline that was being built to take oil from the shale fields of Pennsylvania all the way under the New York harbor. And everybody feared there being contamination of the water and you know, typical shit when it comes to this like fracking thing and this oil pumping thing. So, you know what I mean, shout out to all the environmentalists that actually put they neck out there and got it done, and you know what I mean, put pressure on Andrew Cuomo, the governor, to actually block the project, because that's exactly what happened, man. Green Wall and graduation. The new with the Bishop Grady Leon, what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man? Stop the kings killing kings, man. Go ahead and get you a shirt at blackfoxnews.com/shop. We'd appreciate the love and the support, man. Support the move, man. You can find other BFN paraphernalia too. Saying you can even find this in different colors, sizes. We got it, man. Y'all fuck with us, yo. Check this out though. I told y'all about Bradley Manning, right? Well, he's now known as Chelsea Manning, a transvestite, who actually had changed his sex while he was in prison from back in 2012, when he was convicted for basically leaking hundreds of thousands actually of documents from the State Department and the Pentagon or whatever to WikiLeaks. So, and upon him being freed not too long ago, and then you know, even tried to like run for office as being now known as Chelsea Manning, he actually was sentenced to prison again for refusing to testify after being subpoenaed to testify against WikiLeaks. He got out after 62 days, and after a week of being out, he just got sent back again for refusing another subpoena to testify or whatever. So fucked up. Green Wall graduated.